Each job in the table has a nested grid which can be opened by clicking the plus icon. This opens a table to display all of the tasks on the job. This table has editable columns and the data can be exported to a PDF or Excel file. There is also an action tray with additional functions to apply against each task. Within the table, you can also access additional information. If you click on the task number, it will open up the job details page for the job with the selected task displayed. From here, you can edit the task or the job using the toolbar on the left. There are several other useful functions here that are covered in depth in the job details video. In the Equipment ID column, you can see the item of equipment that each task has been allocated to. If there is no Equipment ID shown, this means the task was set as a site task with no specific item equipment on it. This can be edited by clicking the pencil icon and then adding an item of equipment from the list. This can be useful if you need to add an item of equipment to a job at a later date, for instance if the item was not known when the job was raised and the job was originally raised with the site task. If you click on an Equipment ID, it will load the equipment record. You can view the equipment information or choose to edit or deactivate the equipment item, and you can also view an audit log of any changes to the item that have been previously made in the system. Creating and managing equipment items is covered in additional videos. There are also 3 radio buttons for SKU, miscellaneous and purchase orders. These are not editable but give a visual marker and can be filled under the following circumstances. The SKU button will be filled if any parts have been assigned for this task. The miscellaneous button will be filled if any miscellaneous parts have been assigned for the task. And the PO button will be filled if any purchase orders were opened for this task. The nested grid also has an action tray with additional functions. You can click to make a stock reservation for parts for each task. The branch field will be auto-populated based on the branch you are currently in, but can be edited if you are running multiple branches in Service Genie. Now click to select a part, use the search filters to narrow the selection if needed, and then select a part from the list. You will be able to see if the part is already held in stock or if there is a quantity on order. Select the quantity you want to reserve, either from on hand or from on order. Select a valid until date if needed, and this can give a notification in the system and expire the request once the date has reached. Select if issuing the stock automatically or manually. Automatic means that the stock will automatically be allocated to the job from stock or when the order is receipted. Manual means the stock is allocated, but the system user will need to manually issue the stock in Service Genie. You can set a notification for when the stock is received. Select a user from the list to be notified, and you can also set a notification to alert someone this reservation has been raised, for instance if you're raising this request on behalf of another user. If the items are to be collected, you can specify a box number to be collected from by toggling the switch and selecting a box from the list. Click Add to add the part to the list, and then repeat the process for each part you want to reserve for the task, and click Save. You will then receive a pop-up to confirm the reservation.